Hi guys, how are we doing? We good? Just to let you know that we are present, we are here, and hopefully you feel my energy coming through to you guys. So for this video, we are going to be doing something a little bit different, right? Because the last few videos that I've done, they were quite self-help, like really intense, which is good. Don't get me wrong, we're gonna do lots of those on this channel. Lots of useful content is on its way, right? I feel it in my blood, I feel it in my... You get me, right? So, this video was inspired when I actually sent my YouTube channel to someone and they told me they watched one of my old videos. It's labeled Before I Die. This was a video I made like 7 years ago. So how old was I? I was probably like, what? Like 18, 19? No, yeah, 18. I was 18. I want this video to be more of like a sharing, right? Sharing my goals. What are my goals right now? And I think it'll be interesting to get my reaction to my old video, right? And then you can sort of compare. Pigeon. Maybe I should position myself here so you can see. Okay, here we go. The thumbnail obviously is, you can see I've got my graphic designer stuff going on there. Now, to be honest, the thumbnail isn't that great. I look so young. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I look a bit odd as well, but anyways. Yeah, we ready? All right, let's go.
As the title says, these are the things I want to do before I die. Some of them I've always wanted to do, and some of them...
Wait, stop. I seem so shy. Content I'm making now compared to then is crazy. Like, I mean, I feel so shy, confident, a bit inside. Whereas now I'm like this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was my old classic intro video. Remember those times.
Build and live in my dream house.
Okay. So the first one, actually it's a pretty close one. Like I mentioned that I'm creative, and yeah, I still have those drawings where I have sort of my dream house. I wouldn't say it's my dream house right now, but at the time it was, and the creative thing is still true. So let me throw one thing that I want in 2021. So first of all, content. Pretty obvious, but yeah, I want to make more content, and the reason is because I have a voice and I have good things to share and I have a lot of value to give you guys. I know I had some following before, and I basically want to reach out to people like me, right? It's like a call, right? I'm calling. I want to attract those kind of people in my community, and it's a great place to be. Continue. Let's go to the second one, guys.
Invent something that helps society and create something which could aid in society. I also have to bear in mind that when you invent something, it aids in comfort, but does it also aid in a healthy lifestyle?
I look so nervous. Oh guys, it's so weird. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen yourself back in the past. It's you, but you see the differences. So yeah, the second one about invention, that is also interesting. It's a goal that I still have now. I love problem solving and finding solutions and giving that to, well, people, like through the videos or in my life, through my creativity. So yeah, that still matches with who I am today. That's crazy. The second goal in 2021, Spanish. ¿Por qué? This is actually a weird one. Came about while I'm going through my life. I basically was living in a place with a lot of Spanish people in a residence. They always spoke Spanish, and I was like, wait, I want to understand. And then since then, I've always wanted to improve my Spanish. I really like the language. I like the culture. I like the people. You know, I relate. And it's always good, right? It's always good to know another language. Okay, number 3.
Have my own collection of private inventions.
Back to inventions. Still on inventions, which is interesting because it says a lot about myself. I wanted to be a person who's like outside the box, thinking differently from people, his own ideas.
Pursue a career in the design industry.
Wow. guys, that's what I'm doing here. Honestly, I was expecting like the opposite, right? I was expecting like waffle, stuff that's irrelevant, but cool.
Live in London.
Okay, this one I don't agree with now. Forgot to give you one goal for the last one. Is basically just have better relationships. And I think this was sort of emphasized more throughout the whole pandemic, because it sort of just makes you focus on what's important, if that makes sense. Well, I'm the kind of person who would rather have quality, not the quantity. Thus, I want to have better relationships. Oh, and by the way, for this one, this London one, I don't agree with it now. Like, this is one goal that I don't really like living in big cities, because I like the sense of people and community, and the sense that you can meet people every day, whereas cities are sort of really big.
Live in a design studio apartment.
Okay, we're back to design. Yeah, that's something I could still see myself living in. Bit superficial, but that's all right. All right, let's just go. I'm gonna give you the goals as we go along. Number 7.
I want to discover a cure to something. Whether this be cancer, AIDS, it's just the feeling of being able to come up with something which can help.
I think this is what I remembered about my video, is I did want to really help people. It's a very satisfying feeling.
Travel. I've always wanted to travel to Japan. It might be a completely different culture over there compared to here. I've also wanted to travel to America. Apparently they love the accent over there. I mean, that's not the only reason.
Japan, yes. America, USA, now it's not so much like a goal of mine, but Japan definitely is still on the list in the future. A different way of living. Quickly, another goal in 2021. I absolutely want to improve my drawing. I'm a designer, and I think just being able to draw better helps me communicate my ideas.
One day, face my phobia of sharks.
Yeah, the phobia of sharks. I do have a phobia of sharks. I don't know if it's on the list. It will be nice to think I can do it at some point.
Learn how to cook.
So the learning how to cook as a goal, right now I just cook to survive, because it takes a lot of effort, guys. You have to prepare the food, then you need to go and wash the dishes, then you need to clean the service area. All right, so let me share another goal in 2021. You know, we were talking about inventions and stuff before, right? So there's this software called SolidWorks, well, CAD, right? It's basically 3D modeling. I would like to improve my skills in that. Like, at the moment I'm sort of learning that as well. It's basically, you can design any product. So even this car behind me, like, you can do that on this 3D modeling program.
Or produce and star in a music video.
Yeah, that's no, man, no, definitely not. Yeah, I don't think that music video is gonna happen. Well, never say never. I'm more keen on like starring in a movie, you know, like being in a movie, like acting, and be like, yo.
Read everything I've wrote and created before I die.
Interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Like, I would love to be able to read all my stuff and see all my creations, because I think, well, as a creative, right, we create and we don't often revisit. And if we do, it's like in specific moments of time. So it would be nice, like, I mean, before I die, yeah, of course, try to see my work, right? To appreciate it. So 2021, another goal: Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Premiere Pro. I want to improve in all of these softwares. Why? Well, because it's going to help me be a better designer, and also, right, I'm more competent, right? It's going to make me a competent designer. And I think nowadays we're going in a direction of, you know, well, we are obviously digital, so everything's digital. And as much as I like to have things like hand to hand and making stuff, unfortunately it's the way the industry is going. So it's essential to have these skills. I'm not gonna lie, they are very professional programs and they do require a lot of time. But guys, I'm learning. Compared to where I was like a month ago or 2 months ago, I have learned a lot with these programs.
Own a convertible Ferrari.
Cool. Yeah, the Ferrari, it's more like a fantasy. Like I would like to be able to own a Ferrari. Would be cool, just for the color. And I think just seeing it when I was a kid, I was like, I want one of those.
Write a novel or story.
About writing a novel or a story, I can relate to you, Ali, and to you as well, guys. I don't think I would do it now, because the amount of like organization it takes. Like I have tried to write a book in English teaching actually. I think for now it's a pause, but I do see like I want to do something creative again.
I want to be happily married. Being married doesn't mean you're happy.
Oh, that's interesting, man. That's so interesting. Guys, the fact that I identified like at that age, what, 17, 18, that I just want to be happy, emphasis on happily married. I think it just says a lot about, like I told you, like in terms of relationships and the kind of relationships I want to have with people. Anyways, I think we're nearly finished.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, we're finished. There are dreamers and people who take action. Oh my God. I hope oh my God, guys. That was interesting. And surprisingly, like a lot of the goals then, I still sort of feel now and I still feel strongly about. Some of them are completely off the radar, which is okay, but cool. Well guys, we're gonna finish up there. Look, hopefully I shared something about myself with you guys, and that's it, man. If you like these kind of videos, or if you like my energy that I'm giving to you, you're welcome, right? This channel is all about being the best version of yourself. And look, I believe there's a lot of information out there, and sometimes it's confusing because there's too much. And my channel is all about giving you the good stuff and the valuable stuff. And I always emphasize this in my videos because it's true. It's true. So guys, it's been a pleasure and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye.